Hey DIYers, I'm George with Alarm Grid. Today we're going to be going over if we can use the Lyric controller without Total Connect. The simple answer to that is going to be yes. You can most definitely use the Lyric controller without Total Connect. Now there's different options you guys can do. You guys can do central station monitoring only. You guys can do you guys can use the system as a local noisemaker only as well. But do keep in mind, the Lyric controller actually comes with Wi-Fi and Z-Wave already built in. So basically this system is ready for monitoring out of the box, and once you plug in, all you have to do is connect it to your Wi-Fi. Now there are a couple of programs and apps that you can download onto your smartphone, whether you have an iOS or an Android device, and you guys can actually control the system from the app, from your phone, tablet, wherever you guys have the app downloaded on. Now to start off, the Lyric actually has an app you can download. It's called My Home Controller. I'm going to place it up here right next to this Lyric. It's a blue icon with a white shield. It says Honeywell. If I click on it, it's going to take you through a couple of steps that you're going to need to complete in order to pair it. But it's basically going to make your tablet or iPhone into an emulator, so it acts as a keypad. You can arm and disarm from this app, and just something to keep in mind is that that app only works locally. So if you guys were looking for any remote notifications, it would not be through that app. That only works when you're connected to the same Wi-Fi network that the Lyric is connected to. So you do have to be at the actual location and on site. If you were looking for remote notifications such as email and text notifications, which is what a lot of people like, then you would want to do Total Connect. I know this video is about not using Total Connect, but I'm here to let you know also what Total Connect can do. It allows you to control the system remotely. So whether you're in a different state, city, country, as long as you have internet and you're logged into your account, you can control the system and receive notifications. Now, one other thing about the system, which a lot of people have been discussing on the internet, is HomeKit. This system, if bought new, it does come with the software to do HomeKit. However, you still need a monitoring company to enable it. That's something that a lot of people are getting confused. For the HomeKit, you need a monitoring service to enable it. So if you get the Lyric, keep in mind you need to have a monitoring company and some service with them so that they can enable it for you. Now, once you have HomeKit enabled, now again, that's going to be through an iOS device also. Android doesn't have HomeKit. Once you have the HomeKit app, you can arm and disarm from that HomeKit. You can get alarms. However, the alerts through HomeKit are not as specific as they are on Total Connect. So Total Connect will actually let you know sensor 1 front door alarm, burg zone, or fire alarm. So it's very specific with what alarms are being reported, and it lets you know very specifically what's going on with the system. HomeKit does not do that. Also, if you want to use HomeKit remotely, you need to have an Apple TV set up as a HomeKit hub, or you need to have an iPad with the latest firmware update, again, set up as a HomeKit hub. So that's the only way to use HomeKit remotely. Remember, again, very, very important, you need to have a monitoring company enable HomeKit. Now, as for the Lyric system, to get back into the monitoring services without Total Connect, you can certainly use that. We are actually a monitoring company as well, and we have monitoring plans for this system. So you can either do central station monitoring only, which is the typical alarm dispatching where if there's an alarm, our central station will call the authorities or call you, however you want to set it up. We also have plans where you can do central station and Total Connect, so you get both of them. And we also have different plans which are self-monitoring plans. Now that is a Total Connect only, which means you are the only one that is receiving notifications, and it's up to you to contact the authorities. Yeah, so there's three different plans, right? Central station only, central station plus Total Connect, or just Total Connect. Yeah, and again, you guys don't need to get any monitoring on the system. If you guys just want to use it as a local noisemaker, you guys can do that. But then keep in mind, the only people receiving or knowing that the alarm is going off are the people on site that are getting the big alarm sound from the Lyric, or that can actually hear the lyrics. So keep in mind, if you guys don't get any monitoring, only people that are going to know of the alarm are the people who hear it going off. Yeah, so we always recommend getting the system monitored, whether it's through Wi-Fi, through cellular, total connect only or central station only or both of them. So if you guys do have any questions, you can always email us at support@alarmgrid.com. If you found this video helpful, make sure that you hit like underneath, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and enable notifications. That way whenever we upload new content, you guys do get notified. Again, guys, my name was George. I'm with Alarm Grid. See you guys next time.